In the summer of 1953, long before Montgomery made headlines, there was a quiet storm brewing in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. At the center stood Theodore Judson Jimerson, T.J. Jimerson. He was born August 1st, 1918, in Selma, Alabama. He would later serve as pastor of Mount Zion First Baptist Church in Baton Rouge. He wasn't famous yet, but history was listening. Segregation was the law. Black riders filled the buses, paid their fare, and still was told to stand while white seats were empty. On Sunday, Jimerson watched it happen right outside of his church. Women in heels, men just get off work, standing in the aisles of a half-empty bus. He said, "This is not Christian. This is not just." He gathered up his congregation and he said, "Let's stop riding." June 1953, the Baton Rouge bus boycott has begun. For 8 days, more than 14,000 black citizens walked, carpooled, built a community ride system. They mapped out routes. They raised funds. They proved that discipline and unity could move a city without a single act of violence. And it worked. The city changed its rules. Empty seats were no longer off limits. It was the first successful bus boycott in American South history. 2 years later, in Montgomery, Alabama, another young preacher was watching, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. When the Montgomery bus boycott began in 1955, King and his fellow ministers reached out to Reverend Jimerson. Jimerson shared everything: the blueprint, the carpool plan, the strategy, the spirit. And Dr. King said with his own mouth, "We learned a great deal from Reverend T.J. Jimerson and the Baton Rouge experience." So when people say Montgomery started the movement, remember, Baton Rouge lit the flame. Reverend Jimerson's courage, his faith, and his calm defiance showed the world what was possible. How the power of a people united by purpose could bend the arc of history towards justice. He didn't see glory, he saw justice. Learned that dignity, discipline, and determination could turn pain into power. Born in Selma, Alabama in 1918, he served the people for decades. He passed away in Baton Rouge, Louisiana on November 15th, 2013, at the age of 95. Baton Rouge, 1953. Not just a bus boycott, but the blueprint for freedom.